This is the Scorecard, where you score the latest sports news and in-depth views. I'm Anton Roxas. On the Scorecard tonight, Scottie Thompson delivers a 35-point triple-double, the first in 33 years. Find out what Tim Cohn has to say about Scottie's historic performance. NUNS Lady Bullpups unleashes a record-breaking 155-29 rout of Ateneo, the largest win in girls basketball history in the UAAP. A breakthrough for Philippine tennis. Alex Eala soars to a career-high world number 49 in the latest Women's Tennis Association rankings, just in time for the Australian Open. After Trae Young, another controversial all-star is reportedly on the trading block and might be switching teams soon. Charles Tew has swiftly addressed rumors regarding his alleged exit from the College of St. Benilde Blazers to coach in the PBA. All the headlines and more on the Scorecard tonight, the 12th of January. Now, here's our roundup. A historic night in the PBA as Scottie Thompson delivered a performance not seen in over 3 decades, lifting Barangay Ginebra San Miguel past San Miguel Beer in a must-win Game 4 to even the PBA Season 50 Philippine Cup semifinals. Our sports correspondent Zeus Valdez has the details.
Scottie Thompson put on a performance the PBA has not seen in more than 3 decades, and in doing so, kept Barangay Ginebra San Miguel alive in the PBA Season 50 Philippine Cup semifinals. Thompson erupted for a historic 35-point triple-double as the Gene Kings dominated San Miguel Beer 105-91 Sunday night at the Mall of Asia Arena, netting the best-of-7 series at 2-game apiece. The numbers told the story: 35 points, 11 rebounds, 11 assists, on 13 of 18 shooting, including 5 3-pointers with just 1 turnover in 36 minutes of action. According to PBA chief statistician Fidel Mangonon, Thompson became the first player in 33 years to record a 30-point triple-double in the league. The last to do it, Johnny Abarientos, who posted 30 points, 15 rebounds, and 14 assists back in 1993. Adding to the moment, both historic performances are tied to the same coach, Tim Cohn. Beyond the numbers, Thompson carried the heavy load on both ends of the floor, orchestrating the offense, crashing the boards, and taking on defensive assignments against CJ Perez, Don Trollano, and Chris Ross. Head coach Tim Cohn, however, was quick to put the performance in perspective, calling it legendary, but also a reminder that the series is far from over.
He's special, no doubt about it. And I think Ralph Koo is in that category too. Ralph was a guy who was cut from LaSalle college team. So you get cut for your college team and you still make the most popular team in the PBA and impact that team as well. I mean, both of them are great stories.
Cohn added that San Miguel will adjust in Game 5, meaning the next response may need to come from someone else for Ginebra. The message is clear. Scottie Thompson set the tone, but the next answer could come from anywhere. Game 5, Wednesday at the Smart Araneta Coliseum, with the series reset and momentum back up for grabs. Reporting for the Scorecard, I am Zeus Valdez, Bilyonaryo News Channel.
Injuries are now a cause of concern for several teams ahead of a crucial Game 5 in the PBA Season 50 Philippine Cup semifinals. TNT Tropang 5G could be without RR Pogoy for the rest of the series after the sharpshooter suffered a hamstring injury in Game 4. Pogoy played just over a minute in TNT's Game 4 win, and his status moving forward remains in doubt. The injury is a major blow for TNT, with Pogoy averaging nearly 16 points per game and serving as their top perimeter defender. Meanwhile, Meralco is dealing with its own problem. Chris Newsome is listed day-to-day as he continues to recover from an MCL injury and could miss Game 5 with the Bolts facing elimination. Meralco is preparing for the possibility of moving forward without its leader as they look to extend the series. With both teams battling key injuries, Game 5 may come down to depth adjustments and who can push through the playoff grind when it matters most. National University Nazareth School wasted no time announcing its Season 88 intentions, steamrolling Ateneo de Manila University in a stunning 155-29 blowout Sunday at the Blue Eagle Gym. The 126-point demolition set a new UAAP girls basketball record for largest margin of victory, surpassing the previous 124-point mark. Fresh off a runner-up finish last season, National University Nazareth School seized control from the opening tip, racing to a 37-4 first-quarter lead and stretching it to 80-10 by halftime. Inday Sales led a balanced attack with 19 points as 10 Lady Bullpups finished in double figures, while Aubrey Lapasaran delivered an all-around showing highlighted by 15 points and 8 steals. NUNS never let up, shooting 58.8% from the field and forcing 43 turnovers in a dominant season opening statement. Tyler Templo paced Ateneo with 11 points in the loss. With a record-setting opener in the books, the Lady Bullpups not only kicked off Season 88 in dominant fashion, they sent an early and unmistakable warning to the rest of the field. The road to the UAAP girls basketball crown may once again run through Nazareth. Online backlash erupted after a social media post detailed alleged race day lapses at the Cebu Marathon 2026, prompting organizers to issue a public apology. The post on Reddit claimed that finishers in the 42-kilometer and 21-kilometer events did not receive their medals upon crossing the finish line. It also cited limited water stations and the lack of clear announcements, forcing runners to wait until around 7 in the morning to claim their medals. The claims quickly gained traction, with runners and netizens sharing similar experiences and criticizing the event's logistics and communication. In response, the Cebu Marathon Organizing Committee acknowledged the lapse and apologized, saying finisher medals were not available at the finish line as required. Organizers explained that the medals were delayed after being held at the Port of Manila and only arrived in Cebu at past 6 a.m. on race day. Distribution followed shortly after. The committee said it is demanding accountability from the supplier and has arranged delivery for runners who were unable to claim their medals, especially those based outside Cebu. The Cebu Marathon is among the country's largest road races, attracting thousands of runners each year. A breakthrough start to the 2026 season for Philippine tennis. Filipina star Alex Eala has climbed to a career-high world number 49 in the latest Women's Tennis Association rankings, released ahead of the Australian Open. The 20-year-old made the jump after a strong semifinal run at the ASB Classic in Auckland, earning 98 ranking points and boosting her total to 1,159. Eala's campaign included a quarterfinal win over Magda Linette before falling in 3 sets to Wang Xin-yu in the Final Four. The new mark surpasses her previous career best of number 50 and continues her rise after starting the year at number 53. Eala is next set to play in the Kooyong Classic as her final warm-up ahead of what is expected to be her Australian Open main draw debut. A major step forward as Eala continues to establish herself among the world's top players. Charles Tew has denied rumors that he is set to leave the College of St. Benilde Blazers, confirming that he will return for NCAA Season 102. The statement comes after speculation linked Tew to the head coaching vacancy at the Phoenix Fuel Masters, following the team's decision to part ways with former PBA big man Willie Wilson, who coached for just one conference. Back in December, Tew said he planned to take a step back and rest, admitting he was unsure at the time if he would still be tapped to lead the Blazers in Season 102, despite wanting to stay with the program. Now confirmed to be returning, Tew gets another opportunity to guide CSB back into title contention as the Blazers reset for the upcoming NCAA campaign. Meanwhile, in the NBA, the Memphis Grizzlies are listening to offers for two-time All-Star Ja Morant ahead of the February 5th trade deadline. Multiple teams are interested, with Memphis prioritizing draft picks and young players. This marks the first time the Grizzlies have formally engaged teams in Morant trade talks since drafting him second overall in 2019. Morant, 26, is under contract through 2028 and averaging 19 points and 7.6 assists, but has played in just 18 games this season. Memphis is 10-9 without him, 6-12 when he plays. The Grizzlies are weighing their options while building around Jaren Jackson Jr. and holding 9 future first-round picks with the 10th best lottery odds. A busy night around the league with overtime drama, late comebacks, and clutch finishes. In Toronto, Scottie Barnes delivered at the line, hitting the game-winning free throw in the final second of overtime as the Raptors edged the 76ers 116-115. Barnes finished with 31 points as Toronto closed on a 7-0 run in OT to win its fourth game in 5. In Minneapolis, the Timberwolves stunned San Antonio, erasing a 19-point deficit to escape with a 104-103 win over the Spurs. Anthony Edwards led Minnesota with 23 points, while Naz Reid provided a double-double off the bench. In Denver, the Nuggets held their ground late as Aaron Gordon sealed a 108-104 win over the Bucks with clutch free throws in the final seconds. Denver closed it out despite 31 points and 11 assists from Giannis Antetokounmpo. Meanwhile, let's look at the other games from around the league. Up next, the PBA semifinals continues to heat up as Barangay Ginebra levels the series against the San Miguel Beermen. Two-time PBA champion Derek Pumaren joins us to break down this intense semifinals matchup when we return right here on The Scorecard. Welcome back to The Scorecard. The PBA Philippine Cup semifinals head into a crucial Game 5 with the series wide open and momentum up for grabs. Junmar Fajardo has been dominant all series, while Scottie Thompson tallied one of the most impressive stat lines in the modern-day PBA. And joining us to break it all down is two-time PBA champion, Coach Derek Pumaren. Coach Derek, good evening at maraming salamat po sa oras. Welcome to The Scorecard. Coach Derek, usap-usapan ngayon, lalo na sa social media, napakainit itong serye sa pagitan ng Ginebra at San Miguel. More specifically, Scottie Thompson. Grabe yung pinakita niya sa game number 4. Career high, 35 points. At hindi lang yun, nakapagtala pa siya ng 11 rebounds and 11 assists. With this win, Coach Derek, masasabi mo ba na yung momentum nasa Ginebra na heading into game number 5?
Well, definitely, momentum na sa Ginebra ngayon, no? And it's down to like at best of 3 series. And it was a monster game ni Scott hapon, no? And he kept the Ginebra in the game, no? The Never Say Die spirit. Even though down sila nung first quarter, nandun pa rin sila. They stayed within the system. They worked yung defense sila. They worked hard. They did not panic, no? And si Thompson nga led them to that.
Coach, sa tagal niyo po sa basketball, have you ever seen a player like Scottie Thompson, a big point guard who can do it all? He has improved his three-point shot over the years, 5 out of 7 from beyond the arc in game number 4 for that historic performance. Sa lahat ng mga nakita mo sa basketball, Coach Derek, meron ka bang maikukumpara dito kay Scottie Thompson, or is he one of the PBA's greatest ever?
Well, sa ngayon, no, dati si Johnny lang, pero smaller guard si Johnny, no? Si Scottie is like a combo guard, no? But he can run the point, he can run the off-guard position. But I have not seen a player that really plays hard na ganito sa position niya. No? Parang right now, solo siya dyan sa throne niya for that position.
Coach, lipat naman tayo sa kabilang side. Junmar Fajardo was limited to just 9 points in game number 4, although he was able to grab 20 rebounds. Paano nagawa ng Ginebra to na malimit ang isang Junmar Fajardo who prior to that 9-point outing was dropping more than 20 points per game?
Well, I think with due respect to San Miguel naman, Coach Leo, I think ang nangyari last night was that medyo they became predictable. Every time down the floor, ang hinahanap nila si Junmar at ang ginagawa ng Ginebra is they're collapsing on Junmar. Once he gets the ball and he makes his move, kinukolapse nila ng double. And they would rather let Junmar pass the basketball, give up ng bola para hindi ma-dominate ni Junmar ang game. And pag may kick out, then they try to close out and then stop the penetration. And then which Ginebra did pretty well last night. Yun na nagawa nila.
Coach, one of the most exciting things about covering and watching a series like this between Ginebra and San Miguel is that these two teams are two of the most loaded teams in the PBA. At kahit sino dyan sa lineup pwedeng gumawa. We saw one game, Jeron Teng came alive for San Miguel. And in game number 4, Jason David naman ang kumana para sa Ginebra, scoring 12 points. And then Coach Tim Cone also mentioned Ralph Koo ready to step up anytime. Coach, ano masasabi mo dito sa mga players like Jason David and Jeron Teng na hindi masyado nabibigyan ng playing time, but when the coach calls their number, they're able to deliver and make an impact para sa kanilang kupunan?
Well, we have to give it to these players. They're always ready. When their number is called, ready sila. So there's a big mental preparation for them. Ready sila palagi. I think that's the attitude that the players should have. Hindi yung parang nagtatampo, di ba? Yung matamlay. Ready sila palagi. Kasi on any given night, because of malalim ang bench nila, pwede siyang gamitin. So he's ready. So when his number is called and he's ready, so far they have delivered sa game na to.
Ngayon, Coach, dahil tabla ang serye sa semifinals, kaabang-abang yung mangyayari sa game number 5, what do you think will be the adjustments of Coach Leo Austria, being that sila yung kupunan na nanggaling sa pagkatalo?
I think, number one, I think they have to get back on defense. Ginebra beat them down the floor. That every time Ginebra gets the basketball, the rebound, or kahit made basket, they try to beat down ang San Miguel down the floor, especially pagka they have a bigger lineup with like Fajardo and Tantua din sa loob. Tinitake advantage ng Ginebra yung quickness nila, speed going down to beat San Miguel. So San Miguel has to do a better job, I think, next game, getting back on defense. Kasi those are all transition points, those are all easy baskets. So malimit nila yun, then chances are they can swing back the momentum on their side.
Now for Ginebra naman, on the flip side, Coach, ano po yung nakikita nyong gagawin nila para maipagpatuloy itong momentum nila entering that pivotal game number 5?
Well, ang sa akin doon, nakikita ko sa Ginebra, they just gotta continue the way they're playing. But they have to have a good start this time. They cannot just play next game na they will fall, be down by like more than 10 points, and then think that they'll be able to come back. It might be a different game and different situation come next game. So they have to have a good start. They stay within the system. They play the way they should be playing. But as I've said, they have to have a good start this time.
All right, so we got the analysis of one of the best coaches here in the country, Coach Derek Pumaren. Now, Manong Derek, I just want to get your perspective, being somebody who's so experienced, has coached on all levels. Of course, you're the architect of the famous Pumaren press in the collegiate level. Coach, what's your perspective on the way the game of basketball has evolved, lalo na ngayon sa PBA? Siyempre, during the 90s, it was more of a half-court game. Ngayon, kahit yung mga bigs tumitira sa labas, how much has the game changed from the time when you were coaching to how it is now in the PBA level?
Well, I think right now, I'm very obvious, no, and I'm very happy about it. That more skilled than players ngayon, more skilled than players, and I think you have to give credit also to the coaches right now. I think we have better, not to belittle the other coaches before, but we have good coaches now that have studied, studied how the players should play the right way. And that's the advantage that of the players right now. No? Magaling din yung mga coaches kaya marami tayong mga skills coach. That's why ang skill level ngayon ng PBA is higher, no? So, not higher compared to the games before. Kaya kung masyadong magaling skill level ng dating player, mas advantage siya lamang. Pero ngayon parang pantay-pantay dahil sa skills nila.
Coach, one last thing before we let you go. Pag-usapan natin yung isa pang serye which unfortunately key players were hit with injuries. Si R.R. Pogoy may hamstring injury. Now Chris Newsome is doubtful with the left knee MCL sprain. So is this a done series? Dahil yun nga, lamang na itong TNT 3-1 tapos wala pang Newsome. Very doubtful for game number 5.
Well, I think Meralco should not be thinking of trying to win the series right away. I think Meralco should be thinking to extend the series, no? Win the game, no? Next game. Hindi kagad yung they have to go first step muna, winning the next game to extend it to the next game, to the next game. Hindi pwedeng ganon. And because of the injuries, next man up, di ba? So kung sino man yung dapat na pumasok, he should be ready for that. So it's the next man up. Hindi series not over until TNT wins 4 games. No? So Meralco should be ready for that. They just have to win the next game and then they worry about the next game after that.
All right, so let's see if Meralco, with their backs against the wall, will continue to fight despite the absence of their leader, the possible absence of their leader, Chris Newsome, in game number 5. Coach Derek, maraming salamat muli sa oras, for your time, and of course, your expert analysis and opinions.
Thank you. Anytime.
Coach Derek Pumarin with us here on The Scorecard. Maraming salamat, Coach. Up next, one win from the playoffs. One rival standing in the way. Team Liquid faces Selangor Red Giants at the M7 World Series. A rematch with history, pride, and legacy on the line. We'll break down that matchup when we return right here on The Scorecard. Welcome back to The Scorecard. It's time to keep your eyes on the prize. Alright, Esports, usapan tayo ngayon. One step closer to history. Team Liquid stands just one victory from clinching a playoff spot at the M7 World Championship currently underway in Indonesia. But standing in their way is a very familiar foe. The Malaysian champions, the Selangor Red Giants. This is not just a match. This is a rematch. And for both teams, this is a crucial one to make their way to the World Championship much more easier. So, let's rewind the story. Team Liquid and Selangor last met on the biggest mid-year stage, the MSC 2025 Grand Finals in Riyadh. That series ended with Team Liquid standing tall, outplaying SRG and claiming the title in dominant fashion. It was a statement win, one that solidified Team Liquid as the final boss of the 2025 season. Now, for the Selangor Red Giants, that loss still lingers. They were the defending champions. They were expected to repeat. Instead, they walked away heartbroken. Now, here at M7, SRG gets their shot at redemption against the same team that stopped them from glory. For Team Liquid, M7 is more than just another tournament though. It's that final piece of the Golden Road, an achievement no team in MLBB history has ever completed. 1 year total dominance. MPL Philippines Season 15 champions, MPL Philippines Season 16 champions, MSC 25 champions, SEA Games gold with C-Ball claimed. Now, only one trophy remains, that M-Series World Championship. This Swiss stage run has shown exactly why Team Liquid is feared. Because every game, every rotation, every team fight built for this moment. But the Golden Road is never easy. For Team Liquid, the formula is clear. Control the early game. Dictate the tempo. Secure turtles and lords and force SRG into uncomfortable fights. Now, when Team Liquid plays disciplined Mobile Legends, they are nearly impossible to stop. Now, for the Selangor Red Giants, the mission is different. Disrupt Liquid's rotation, win the early skirmishes, and capitalize on every mistake. SRG must play fearless because playing safe against Team Liquid has never been enough. This is going to be about execution, mental toughness, and who wants it more. One match, one playoff spot, and legacy hanging in the balance. Will Team Liquid take one step closer to completing the Golden Road? Or will the Selangor Red Giants finally get their payback on the world stage? That is the question. And with that, thank you for joining us. We'll see you again tomorrow on the Scorecard, where sports is our business and business is our sport, on the Bilyonaryo News Channel. This is Anton Roxas. Have a blessed evening, everybody, and good night.